Orientation of the Dutchess Model 270 bun, bagel, and French bread slicer. This machine has the most adjustment features of any model that I'm aware of in the world. Starting off with an adjustment inside the chute. This is for your product width. We have some adjustments here, and what you usually do is you're going to start out adjusting the inside of this for the width of the product. Secondly, by turning this knob right here, you can adjust the depth of cut for the blade to set it for either a full through cut or turning inward and the whole chute moves towards the blade to give you a full through cut. The third adjustment is right here. This is an adjustment for the height of the cut off the bottom of the product. There's a little gauge here. As you turn this knob, you're going to be raising and lowering the chute as it's orientated to the blade. Another feature that we have on here is a manually operated blade brake. When the pressure is applied, it stops the blade immediately for safe removal of any jammed product. Around on this side here, at the lower end of the chute, is a discharge flap, and this is adjustable up and down for the rate that the product would be discharged from the machine. And another feature, and this is partly what's used for the adjustment for French bread, it's a gravity feed machine, but with the length of a French bread, you don't need gravity feed. What you do need is space for the loaf to discharge out the end of the chute. So by adjusting this leg on this end, you're raising the chute, rather than other models where you might have to put the machine near the edge of a table so that the product can be discharged, or you have to elevate the machine. This one here, we just simply raise that end of it, and we have adequate room for clearance here for the loaf to discharge. For cleaning of the machine, the chute is removable. We first want to make sure the machine is shut off and unplug it from its power source. This knob here is a two-piece knob. The outer one simply locks the inner one in place, and when you remove both of these knobs, it allows you to remove the chute without any tools, and then you can have free access without any interference from the blade to clean this. And it can be washed in the sink or dishwasher and removed, put back right on without any tools. So cleaning is very simple without the use of tools, and it's safe because you're not having any interference from the blade. The cover over the blade also comes off with just 3 thumb screws, so you can have access to any crumbs that end up inside of the blade housing. And that is the main features of the Model 270. One thing I didn't show, if you come back around this side, there is a flap on the inward side of the chute, and this one here is primarily used when you're slicing French bread. It's a heavy gauge material that helps hold the loaf down so that you get a uniform cut, the full length of the product, and you don't get a wavy cut. So the Dutchess Model 270 bun, bagel, and French bread slicer.